These videos are satiric reviews. You don't have to agree, but don't bitch about it.
At WrestleMania 12, The Undertaker took on Big Daddy Cool Diesel, who's better known as Kevin Nash.
Reyes. TV!
What's up, guys? It's Reyes, and welcome to Reyes World TV. And today, well, we're not in my channel. I feel violated. But anyway, let's get into this. Kevin Nash versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania 12. Initially, when V first told me about, to cover this match and stuff like that, I said, sure, why not a gaming/musician YouTuber review a wrestling match? Makes perfect sense, right?
That does not make sense.
I was actually very impressed by this match in general, because usually two big guys in the wrestling match have a tendency of not being entertaining due to the fact of how big they are and stuff like that. So initially, when I saw that it was Kevin Nash versus The Undertaker, I was like, oh no, why? But again, after watching the match, I was actually thoroughly blown away on how good this match really was.
It's understandable to see why these two would be paired against each other. They're practically mastodons in a sea of giants. Putting these two on a poster side by side, I'd imagine it'd loosen a lot of people's wallets. Diesel in a lot of ways seems like the perfect opponent for The Undertaker. He's a big guy with the right amount of credibility. Diesel and Taker's feud began when Diesel involved himself in a match with Bret Hart for the WWF Championship.
Down for the count. One. Oh, wait a minute. In the ring. Wait a minute. Look what Diesel just did. Oh, come on.
Undertaker then paid back the favor by interrupting Big Daddy Cool's match with the Hitman by dragging him under the ring. Presumably to hell, which, let's be honest, we all know Kevin Nash, he was just gonna end up there anyway, right? I mean, it was inevitable. It was gonna happen. I like the guy too, but it was gonna happen. The match itself isn't necessarily bad, but it's kind of bland. It definitely falls short of the spectacle that it should have been. But it's by far the best match that he's had thus far. The match is watchable, I guess. But it's definitely not the first match I'd show someone who wasn't necessarily an Undertaker fan.
Now, I know a lot of people are going to hate me, and V is probably going to be like, why did I get him to do this video? But let's just say this right now. I'm exactly not a huge Undertaker fan.
Oops.
Move this man.
So initially looking at this match, I didn't exactly have the most positive outlook. But like I said in the beginning, I actually enjoyed it a lot. And especially for a lot of good moments. Let me say this right now. The atmosphere was just perfect for this match. All starting with the commentary. The commentary was hilarious.
You know, man, I know you're a history buff. You've lived through so much of it. You remember the biblical plagues? I think that's what The Undertaker has been trying to do. That's what he's been trying to exact his revenge on Diesel. He allowed Diesel to glimpse into his own future by producing a corpse of Diesel in a coffin, coming up out from under the ring like Freddy Krueger, then dragging Diesel down into the darkness.
The one thing I'll say I'm surprised about is The Undertaker actually used a steel chair during this match, which isn't necessarily something I'd expect of him during this time period.
I didn't like how they started the match because I know they're trying to put the emphasis on like these two powerhouses and like how powerful they are and stuff like that, but like they didn't really do a good job with that effective of the hits and stuff like that. It was kind of just like hit, and like they're both, because again they're both powerhouses, just like I'm not gonna lie though, the one thing that this match did, and especially me because I forgot about the whole streak part, was that I legitimately thought that Kevin Nash was going to win at certain parts, and then I remembered, hey, there was the streak, which means he's not going to win. Shit. Especially since this whole match that was going on, I was actually more a fan of Kevin Nash than The Undertaker. But like I said, I generally enjoyed this match. Paul Bearer, the commentary, Kevin Nash, The Undertaker, everything was great.
Diesel gives 2 consecutive Diesel bombs and goes for the pin, at which point the dead man begins to choke the life out of the big man, before ending the bout with an excellent tombstone.
Set him up! No! With a tombstone! No!
It's a long-winded affair with big moments far and few in between. So like watching one of my videos, I guess. Upon rewatching this, I almost take back what I said at the beginning. This match isn't maybe tolerable. It's watchable. And it has some rewind value as well. There are some big spots here and there, outside of a bear hug where Taker and Diesel touch dicks for a minute straight. What can you say? I mean, it's wrestling. They wanted to go head to head. They just took the term a little bit too seriously. But then again, I guess that also explains why Kevin Nash is walking around in tights that say Big D on them. With quotations on the D. You know what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. It was intentional. They're docking. And while I do still believe Undertaker's had better matches, especially at Mania, I can't deny that this might be the best Kevin Nash match I've ever seen. But to be fair, then again, I don't think Kevin Nash is exactly remembered for being an in-ring general, you know? I don't think people look back fondly upon his wrestling ability, but instead for his I think people remember him for his larger-than-life persona. And, you know, being a fucking giant.
The commentary was great, and the best part about this match was not Kevin Nash, aka Diesel, or The Undertaker. It was actually...
The Undertaker perhaps has never met a... That Undertaker. Diesel, can he defeat the Phenom? It looks promising. Yeah, go ahead and get him too. Well, you recall, you already got him prior to the event. Well, get him again.
And that's my full opinion about that. Wholeheartedly, honestly. There was something about Paul Bearer just being around the ring, just being Paul Bearer. I was just like, don't change what you're doing, Paul Bearer. Hashtag RIP, I know he's dead. I just want to thank the social justice warrior V Infuso for putting me on the show again. It was an honor, and hopefully it won't be the last. This has been Reyes of Reyes World TV, signing out.
So with that being said, I'm the social injustice warrior V Infuso, and if you like the words that came out of my mouth hole and you too want to become a VTard, don't forget to like and subscribe. There's plenty more where this video came from. Follow me on Twitter because, hell, why not? It's not considered stalking if it's on the internet, am I right? And don't forget to join the Discord. I don't have anything catchy to add to that, but just join it. Just go do it. And if you have a free moment of time and a free dollar to spare, then head over to my Patreon, where for just $1, you too could help keep this boat afloat. And if you don't have that dollar, but you do have a free moment of time, then hit the share button. It will help me out tremendously.
VTards, oh.